But do you have any idea what it's like to get speared by Goldberg? I got speared like 3 times, and I was surprised. It's bad enough getting speared by Goldberg, but I didn't even see it coming. He speared me 3 times. I thought he had to wait 6 months in between each time that he speared me. I don't know the rules. I was so out of it last Monday. Maurice's husband beat me with Ric Flair's move. Do you have any idea how embarrassing that is? It's fucking embarrassing!
Welcome everyone once again to Wrestling's High Marks, the highest podcast ever. With your host, Cheez Man.
This is the Cheez Man.
I need some Kleenex or an NXT Women's title, whichever you got.
Mojo.
Mojo is here.
Listen, this is how it works.
And yours truly, Whiz.
Let's just call him Whiz.
I'll try not to rape for a few minutes.
Wrestling's High Marks, episode 72.
Yeah, we're off to a banging start.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm one of your hosts, Chester Cheeseman, joined along with
Mojo.
And I'm Whiz. How's everybody doing?
How about that? We introduced ourselves. We never do that anymore.
We're doing this a little different. We're actually, I'm sure you heard us mention on the previous show that Cheez Man's out of town this weekend, so we're pre-recording, and we're actually doing this on a Tuesday after we watched Raw. I'm sorry if I sound a little strange. I'm like all like stoned. I just fucking did it a few minutes ago, and I'm like, oh yeah, time for podcast now. Whew. Wrestling time marks. I mean, it's what we do. We're high marks, and I get it. I'm just a little helpless feeling right now, but I'll be fine in a minute.
Oh man, I was looking at the up next on the right, and further down a little bit, it's got the MLW Fusion episode 18, Low Key versus John Hennigan, and it's like, I completely forgot about John Morrison and how great my life's been not watching his fucking matches.
It's true. I haven't watched Impact in a long time now.
I know, it's been a long time for me, a couple months.
I can't watch a 2-hour-long wrestling show just because I like Killer Cross and the Rascals. I can't do it. I can't do it.
That's what it happened to me, was that's what it came down to.
The rest of the show was pretty unwatchable. Even the good wrestlers, they put them in stupid
that they're going to be on there every week.
Like, no. I like a lot of the wrestlers there as wrestlers. Willie Mack is a badass, but he's in such stupid fucking gimmicky shit all the time. Or
yeah. I mean, I like
Rich
Sammy
Swan,
Callahan,
he's our logo, for Christ's sake.
Logo man.
Sammy Callahan, but I don't know, the way they do it there is it's a little too cartoony for my taste. I don't like it. It's not entertaining anymore. But I do like the Rascals, and Killer Cross, it's a shame he's on that show because he's one of the best.
You know, and Taya Valkyrie doesn't even look as good as she used to either.
It's like she's intentionally decides, how can I possibly make my hair look uglier from the week before?
Right.
How can I make my on-screen character less appealing? How can I do that?
Yeah.
And she finds a way.
At one point we were sitting there saying she had like the best fucking like thighs and ass in the fucking business, and then like she changed up her attire. Now it's like, I'm not so sure.
That and like her character sucks now. They're not good heels.
I thought her character always kind of sucked, to be honest.
Well, yeah, but at least when she was like
I guess if we're...
Where I Loca, where everyone liked her and shit, it was cool. But now it's like this. You already kind of sucked, and now you're a heel, but you're the bad kind of heel because the actual heat is like, I don't like you heat.
Yeah.
I guess that Jordan Grace and Jim Cornette were having
They've been going back and forth
this week. On
Cornette took a shot at her and called her a butterface, and he got lambasted.
I thought that was pretty funny, and it's kind of apropos that you say lambasted or whatnot, since Jim Cornette's got the body of a butterball.
Yeah. That's what somebody said. Like, how could you possibly begin to fucking body shame somebody when you look like a sack of, I don't know what the hell they said now. I can't remember for sure, but...
Shit? A sack of shit?
Sure, we can go with that.
Manure.
So, yeah, Jim, you probably should have let that one go, but at the same time, I get it. It's Jim Cornette.
I'm not going to jump on the pile. I love the show. Every now and then he's outrageous, whatever.
Yeah, no, I like Jim Cornette. I'm not saying I don't in the
No,
slightest.
I was just
Just
bringing
saying
it
that
up
was one
because
he
of
probably should
the
have let go.
rarity that we were actually talking about Impact, and that
It sparked the thought
there
of it.
was actually
I will
something on Twitter with somebody from Impact.
I will say this. Most of the time when people are mad at Jim Cornette, it's something that's been taken the wrong way or been taken out of context or been twisted to mean other stuff. But in this particular case, no, he really is an asshole. There ain't no twist in it. It's like exact words and exactly what he meant. So yeah, I understand why some people would have gotten mad about it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, as to be expected.
But to be honest, most of the time it's people twisting his words and shit.
Yeah.
If you actually like listen to the podcast, he's actually a pretty fucking, I don't want to use the word nice or good guy, but you know, he's a good-hearted person at least.
I mean, Twitter's usually a shit fest, but today it seemed like a little extra. Like, there was a lot of Twitter drama going on today.
Well, probably because there was some real meat on the bone. He actually, that's a quote. That's not twisted.
Careful.
He actually said it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you said that real meat on the bone. Was that a fat joke at Jordan?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Here we
You
go.
body-shaming motherfucker.
And this is what's wrong with Twitter. But yes, it really actually was, and I'm glad you caught it. Okay, that should be more than enough time to get MLW episode 71 lined up. It's been 9 minutes and 5 seconds. So I think
If you don't have it lined up, then you were lost to begin with. But you can go ahead and pause us and catch up, because we're starting on 418, 419, 420.
Long blood.
Between me and you, I'm better than you.
So, okay,
Daniel Bryanson. Brian Danielson.
Daniel Bryanson. Danielson Bryan.
That would be his MLW name.
Danielson Bryan.
Oh, God. Contra.
Daniel's son, Brian.
Bryanson.
Oh, shit, it's Manser. Well, goddamn, son.
Anyway, I was going to say, I'm going to run and grab a cup of coffee. I'll be back in like 1 minute.
What?
All right.
Entertain the people.
What?
Can't hear you.
It's Luke and
Man's
Bobby.
still
Entertain them.
Yeah.
It's
Thanks for joining,
man's
Luke and Bob.
pants. What?
Yeah.
I said man's pants. What?
Did he just call a person a little Cuban tree baby?
I don't know. I don't have this fucking captions on or nothing.
Fuck
I'm gonna
up.
fix that. All right, I got the captions on. I didn't fuck
Oh,
anything
right,
up.
sure. Right.
Okay. Man, don't give a fuck about your coffee.
What?
Yeah. What, you gonna have decaf? Goddamn pussy.
Probably gonna have that McDonald's coffee.
Yeah.
What?
Drink back in the cafe. Fucking sissy. What? And it's time
Lucha
for it up the
Libre.
ball.
Oh no, not Contra. New York. The Destroyer. LA Park is now the Destroyer versus Jimmy Havoc.
I wonder what he has against LA Park and why he destroys it. I mean, fuck Los Angeles, but what do you have against the park? LB Pork.
Ah, that must be it. That's what he did with it.
We got a Marshall Von Erich update. Oh, that could be kind of cool. Austin Aries versus Ace Austin.
Ooh. That's
God damn, it's
gonna be better than-
Austin. Oh, and then there's Selena Del Bronta. This is a good episode so far. What's her
Yeah.
fucking...
What's that say?
I was just looking like, what the hell did that say? It looked like it said Moshin.
I wonder if it said Fusion.
Oh no, that's a CH.
Oh,
I can't read it.
no.
Bitch, pull your hair back and sit still.
It was the mic that was in the way.
I mean, pull your skirt up. That's what I meant to say. Oh, it's Ricky Martinez. Her least valuable employee.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sure I missed
The-
great action.
The LVE. Saying this dude's Selena's least valuable employee.
I wonder if he wins no award for that or what the deal is with that.
We're trying to figure out what the hell her necklace says. She has a necklace that says something on it, but we can't fucking see all the letters to make it out.
I'm on it, baby.
Oh, here comes Mance. What?
I said, here comes Mance. Slugger Psycho Man.
Okay.
That's what Man's fans from Bucksnore, Tennessee. You know that's right. What? I said that's right. Bucksnore.
Huh. Goddamn, what the fuck prison they put in my butt?
Well, I'm gonna drop this Mexican son bitch on that stack of dimes he calls a neck.
Fucking Ricky, fine, I'll fight you. Rather hit Selena.
Yeah, with my
Advanced Warner.
Yeah.
See that? Advanced order.
Nice caption call there.
Yeah.
What a move by Advanced Warner.
Into the covered leg hook. He said hook to the cow.
The covered leg hook. That's a Tony Schiavone exclusive. Alright, I saw a no at the end.
Yeah. I think it's like CHINO, but what's in front of the CHINO we can't figure out.
Is it...
That was a pussy slap.
What's the name of her little
What?
company thing?
Promotions de la Renta.
It's Promociones Dorado. I wonder if it's...
Oh, yeah, that's right, Dorado.
I wonder if that's what it is.
Mm,
I haven't had a good look at it yet. Alright, let's see.
no, I don't think so.
I see SCHI. What the fuck?
H.I.
SCHI. Joe Pesci?
Maybe it does say Promotions. SCHION.
No, it would be like PROMO.
Well, yeah, we just can't see the beginning.
CIONES.
Oh, okay.
It'd be spelled
Okay.
like
Yeah, I can't spell
Spanishly
Spanish.
and stuff.
Big Nick.
Wow. Yeah, that was over quick.
One,
I'm sure
two, three.
Luke is having a heart attack right now at the word Spanishly, but you know what I mean.
Spanishly.
It's spelled Spanishly and stuff.
Espanoli.
You know, they spell it like them Hispaniols do. The
Oh,
Hispaniols. All right.
it actually says Bud Light. Y'all can't afford that.
Let's
They ain't
see.
promoting you.
Oh,
Oh, spit the beer in her face. Here it comes.
let's get a look at that goddamn necklace. Okay.
Oh, she gonna run away instead. Ricky's just legit pissed. He didn't sell that at all. He's fucking legit mad. It's like, did you you just spit on me, motherfucker?
You got beer on my ring gear, you goddamn Steve Austin wannabe redneck
Right.
fuck.
He hammered him with the can afterwards, and he didn't sell it in the slightest. He just stood there pissed, like, you motherfucker. I'm so
You
pissed right now.
Motherfucker. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, more of the dynasty.
Man, still on a Dick Holiday.
Dynasty. Oh boy. I've heard it pronounced like that on like the History Channel and shit. That's why it made me laugh. Dynasty.
I was thinking more. That's what Stewie called it.
Oh, I wonder if it's a British thing. All right, I'm about to be in the chat. I'll see how much of his own
How
hair
little
Luke
going
is
on.
pulling out of his head right now. Okay.
He said, "Why would I be the one to have a heart attack?" That's all. And he was calling me out for not retweeting the episode yet.
God, you suck.
I know.
I don't suck. I don't suck. I'm trying to be the bigger man here. No,
I'm a
no,
piece of
I
shit.
don't suck. That's just hilarious. I have to use that. No, no, I don't suck.
I know. I fucking popped big time for that.
I thought he had to wait
I guess
6 months
with,
between spears.
I say, yeah. I
Oh,
guess
I don't know.
we should go ahead and get in a raw a little bit with that.
Yeah, let's go raw. Or I mean,
But yeah,
let's go into our raw coverage. Okay.
oh look, they're showing him fucking kill Savio Vega again last week.
How about Savi no Lega? Okay.
Anyway, Raw started off with
And here comes the cat.
Didn't.
Reigns coming out, a video package roll. Who cared? The
And
main
then
thing I
Dolph.
liked about this, the only reason I'm talking is Dolph comes out.
Yeah.
And actually cuts like one of the funniest goddamn promos I've ever heard him cut.
It's a literal comedy promo.
Yeah,
His
You-
character's
sure, you
gone full
almost-
on delusional.
right. It's like, sure, you almost got hit by a car and some staging almost fell on you, but I got speared by Goldberg 3 times. I didn't even know it could happen 3 times. I thought he had to wait 6 months between each spear. I didn't know the rules. Dude, I fucking popped.
I got beat by Maurice's husband with Ric Flair's move. Do you know how embarrassing that is?
Man, I
Beat by
thought,
Maurice.
I
I'm
thought
sorry, I had to remember
Ziggles
the chick's name.
Dolphin was doing pretty good. And then I think Roman mistake Ziggles for the referee
Mhm.
and told him to finish the match. And that's where the spear came out of nowhere.
You know, I'm going to be honest with you. Actually, that match was stupid. The promo was hilarious, but he should have got immediately speared and pinned because it made Roman look like way, way lower down than like, oh, I don't know, like a Goldberg or like a Shane McMahon type.
It also made me think
Do you know what I mean?
maybe he
Seriously.
should
Or
maybe he should avoid wrestlers that do the spear.
Kevin Owens. Didn't he
Right.
like beat him in like no time at a pay-per-view?
Yep.
And then he has a 22-minute long epic near loss with fucking Roman Reigns. What the hell? Well, what are you trying to say about Roman here? Is he moving on down the card just quietly, or is it just terrible booking once again by WWE? I don't know. It's one or the other.
I think it's both.
I mean, seriously though.
I don't think they want to thrust Roman into like
I'm
any
right,
kind of.
right?
Yeah, I don't
It
think they
makes
want to
Ro-
repeat their mistake.
Right?
It makes him look like he's way lower down than those guys now.
Wait, yeah, true. They kind of don't want to make Roman seem like anything too spectacular at the moment. Like they're trying to keep him down a little bit intentionally because they don't want to fucking jump the gun and force him down everybody's throat.
No, I get it.
When,
And
see how bad it
plus,
failed last time.
not being a dick face, but you never know when he might need some time off again, if you know what I'm saying.
All right.
Hey,
What?
and lesson learned for Dolphin Ziggles. He knows now that he must avoid spears.
Well, he just re-signed another contract, so he's going to be around for years to come still.
Mm-hmm.
I think he just re-upped for another 3 or 5 years or something like that.
Well, of course, he's a WWE guy for life, for sure, with all they've
Right.
done.
I'm just
Well,
saying, like,
evidently,
he's
what's
not going
happened
to disappear
with
anytime soon.
No, I just mean if for health reasons. I didn't want to get into the
Yeah.
specifics, but I mean, you never know if he may have another
Right.
little time away or whatever.
Ribs.
All right, anyway. Yeah.
Giggity.
Elias had some technical difficulties. You, I
That's
believe you
because,
said that noise was like a keyboard cleaner being sprayed into a microphone, and
I swear it was.
I say that sounds real close to what that shit sounded like. I'm gonna play it for our YouTube audience now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Hello, I am Elias. Ladies, I have some terrible. Are we good? For everybody in fact.
Yeah, that was clearly our truth stalling. You were fucking with him, but it didn't come across right.
Do you think that is what that is?
I kind
That's
of
what
think
the
that's what
announcers
it was
had you supposed to believe.
Oh,
Because they made the joke that
it
our
makes
truth
a
is
little
awful
more
sound
sense now.
man.
But I thought that was about the guitars, not the microphone issues.
I'm guessing it was
Because the
I'm
guitar was
guessing
out
there
of
a
tune, and he
microphone
said,
on the
"I want a
outside or
new
something.
guitar," and then it was him who handed them the guitar. I didn't think it was
Oh,
about the
no.
microphone thing.
They took a page out of Drake Maverick's book. They're pissing on codes.
Aww. Is that Teddy?
That's Pillman. Oh, well, he's not a eunuch. I was wrong.
Call back.
Let's see. Jerry Lawler tried to run and failed.
Yeah, he didn't. Well, he got to the top of the ramp where the guy he was running from would come out, but then he stopped. So, hey, he gave it a shot.
Well, to be fair, whenever the lights come on, he's always in the ring and never at the ramp, so...
That's fair.
It seems like the smarter bet over sitting in the ring and waiting. But yeah.
I was surprised
Even
at how
smarter.
he didn't do a very good job. He looked all cartoonish.
Yeah. I did like how the Fiend slowly rose up behind him. Like, I was expecting it, but it still looked cool.
No, I did like that. I mean, Lawler, he could have made it look
Well, yeah, I know.
more like he was actually being hurt in some way. It just looked goofy.
Oh,
And then he laid down and he was like, "Oh, okay, night time."
yeah. Well, I mean, he's old and fucking half broken.
Well, that's
He's
what
gonna lay down
happens
softly.
when you get that age. Sometimes you just fall asleep, and all it takes is laying on your back.
Okay, smart asses. I just mean that he's a legendary old school
He was
pro
selling.
wrestler. He knows how to sell, goddammit. He should have done something more than just lay down and then fucking
Hey, he told
spread
you
his
why he
arms out and
wasn't
close his
selling.
eyes. He looked like a fool is all I'm saying, you fuckers.
He wasn't even
That
That
selling.
was
He's
legitimate
not allowed to.
commentary.
He legit fell asleep. He wasn't even selling anything.
Like, I've fallen and I can't get up.
It's like, oh, stop it, that hurt.
You bastards.
All right, Austin Aries versus it's Austin. This should be fun.
I see what they did there.
Yep.
Two guys named Austin in the ring, no beers.
What? Yeah, not with those two.
Thanks.
Two guys named Austin in the ring, no rednecks.
Neither one of them ever history for beating women.
Oops.
So in my after no king, this just became the worst Raw in a good 3 weeks, aka Corbin returns.
So, yeah. I didn't even fucking make any note of that shit.
He's my new favorite to win your King of the Ring. And do you want to know why?
No.
Because
But sure.
Vince McMahon likes catchy names, and King Corbin just flows right out of your mouth, man.
I don't think it's going to happen.
And kings have traditionally been like cocky, heely guys.
Yeah.
Like
Well, fuck.
Bad News Barrett and,
Well,
you know.
fuck,
Lawler.
I've got some bad news.
Right.
Oh, fuck it, that's,
Well, if we want to look at the positive side, he and Drew lose to Team Miz O'Shea.
Which, why did that happen? Why did you just have
I
more
was
King of the
wondering
Ring
the
matches?
same
Just
Same
have more
thing.
King of the Ring matches. You I hate
And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, so that's
Well, they
why
gotta
those
do something to
were-
stretch it out and prolong it till they can have the champion, the crowning match or whatever at the fucking pay-per-view.
No, I know, but
So who's facing who? Drew is facing.
All right, hold on a second. I'll pull it up right now. We'll go ahead and go off into the King of the Ring real quick. Steer over that
it was
direction.
actually hilarious because all of my choices are in 2 matches. So I'm like, okay, well, after 2 matches happen, my one choice is who I got to ride with. Because
Alright,
I was
well-
thinking it'd be either Ricochet, Drew, or
Oh,
okay,
here,
who are the
let me
matches?
break
Who are
it
the
down.
matches? Who are the matches?
Alain Baba?
Yeah, so let me fucking break this down real quick. On the Raw side, we have Cesaro versus
Cesaro.
Samoa Joe.
He was my last one.
Okay. It was Cesaro versus Samoa Joe, and then Ricochet versus Drew, which will be next week.
Yeah.
Cedric versus Sammy, and Miz versus Corbin.
Yep.
Then on the Raw side or SmackDown side, KO versus Elias, Ali versus Buddy Murphy, Gable
Nice.
versus Benjamin, and Apollo versus Andrade. So
Alright.
the SmackDown side is kind of shit.
Yeah, but
Did we want to sort of skip to those 2 matches that we did see on Raw?
Sure, we can talk about those real quick. That's part of the King of the Ring.
Cesaro.
Cesaro versus Joe was awesome.
it was a strong
That was
style
the best
match.
part of the.
Yeah, that was the best match on Raw, in my
Raw.
opinion.
Yeah.
They were
Cesaro
laying that
started
shit
it
in.
off. That fucking right at the bell, fucking Cesaro hit that elbow and about fucking knocked Joe the fuck out. Like, he didn't put his lights out, but he dimmed him.
He fucking floored him.
Yeah, I ain't never seen Joe get hit like that before. Like, holy shit!
He also kicked Joe square in the mouth pretty hard because you watch the replay and it fucking jerked his head back even in slow motion. It fucking smacked him right in the mouth. Joe clotheslined him from hell,
Yeah.
like hard as hell. Like, okay, that was a shoot clothesline. And pretty much everything they did was hard as fuck. They were kicking each other's asses, man. It was badass. It was the highlight
Yeah.
of the show for sure. The main reason to. Hey, Scott's here. And Dave. What's up, motherfuckers?
Welcome.
Yeah.
To the
Hey Dave, we're watching MLW, so just fair warning. We're watching MLW right now. Ace Austin versus Austin Aries. It's a good match. We're not talking about it much, but we're watching it.
However, if you haven't watched MLW yet, you might want to not listen to it, maybe.
That's why I was saying, hey, we're watching MLW.
The new one.
that came out yesterday.
Okay, he saw it.
But yeah, so yeah, KO, or not KO, sorry. Joe beats Cesaro, gets to the Coquina clutch, and Cesaro taps pretty quick. So it'll be Joe moving on
Did you?
to face
catch-
the winner of Ricochet or Drew.
I don't know if it was a mess up on the screen, but they said wrote down semifinalists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be quarterfinalists. Yep.
Yep.
Spoiler.
So,
Hopefully. I'd like to see Joe
or
go
was
far.
that
That's a,
dun 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 dun
It's
dun?
Well, that's a dun
Kevin
dun
Dunn
dun
spoiler.
dun. Yeah.
It's both.
And the other match that took place last night was Cedric the Alexander versus Sami Zayn. And
Yeah.
yeah. Cedric wins and moves on. Yeah. He'll face the winner of Miz versus Corbin.
So,
Alright, and then-
I think that almost automatically means fucking Corbin's gonna take Miz out in the first round.
I'm pushing Joe towards more of a babyface recently, so I wouldn't be surprised to see it come down to Joe as the babyface versus Corbin as the heel for the Raw side. I'd like to see
think
Joe
that-
win, but I think Whiz might be onto something that Corbin
Yeah.
will at least win the Raw side. I don't think Corbin's going to win the whole thing, though. I actually kind of think Kevin Owens is going to fucking win it.
King Kevin? I guess that works too.
Yeah. King KO.
Oh, I like that. That's got a nice ring, King KO. Yeah. I
And then they can go ahead and start up him and Shane again. The King versus the best in the world.
Oh, God.
No, I'm kidding. Don't do that.
Don't listen to our show. I'm editing that out.
Yes, please.
Totally gonna
Oh
bleep
shit!
that.
Watch along. Yeah, just bleep it.
King Drew. I thought was a possibility.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was one of my picks.
I can see Drew going.
I don't know. I really think it's gonna be Corbin. now,
Because
and I'm like, fuck.
No, I think they gave Corbin his bit of a push. I think they're gonna
What's
give
up,
this to someone
June?
else.
We missed you, baby.
Yeah, I think if it doesn't go to Owens, it goes to if not Owens, I'm gonna go with Drew. I want to say Joe, but they never give Joe shit. So Drew,
And
just because I
the
don't think we can get Corbin.
fact of the matter is, the King of the Ring title is cool, and if they do like the crown and the robe and all that, it's awesome and everything. But it ain't like really a thing.
Right.
So like
No, like,
maybe they would give Joe something like that because he gets nothing.
Well, I mean, sometimes it does. Like I know sometimes it doesn't mean shit, but sometimes it does kind of like launch.
Oh God!
As,
Don't say it's
you know,
a
wrestler
launching
and
pad
to the
like
next
fucking
level.
like
No.
25 times out of
No.
Michael Cole's mouth.
Mm.
It's also
No,
a launching pad. It's like, shut up.
We're talking like 15%. It helps their career.
Sure. No,
I was gonna say launches
I'm
them to
not
the next level.
disagreeing, but I'm like, I heard Michael Cole say that so many times last night that I'm like, okay, don't say launching pad, please.
Ace Austin couldn't even cheat to win.
Brainbuster.
And he's dead. And he's dead. He looks like a corpse, don't he?
He does. Austin
I
Aries,
swear he's dead.
Austin Aries picks up the win. Jeez.
He pinned him with that beard alone.
I don't think they're gonna bury Joe because they need him to lose a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
gotta make him
also
look
think
strong
on
before
the
you lose.
SmackDown side that Ali's going to get really far.
Jesus.
That Ali will probably be a semi-finalist.
Well,
Why do you even say that shit, Luke?
then Mustafa have a good chance. Damn it. Mustafa good chance of winning? He,
I think.
okay. Yeah, I fucked it up the first time, damn it.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, Braun was forced to beat his woman.
Who?
Braun.
Oh.
You know, he loves him some pole. There's some post.
Oh, yeah.
He got thrown into that bitch like 3 times.
He's getting pretty good at hitting those because it's like his only move he does.
Yeah.
To where he's
Whether
like
he does
actually
it to
pretty good at
himself
it
or
now.
they actually
It's
throw
like,
him
slap.
at it.
He really slapped
Yeah,
that
I
fucker.
was wondering, like, why in the first place AJ was calling Braun out of all people. And then I was like, oh, yeah, it's just a setup.
Yeah.
But I was surprised that he was saved by the man's woman.
We get the fucking saved by the alternate 90s universe Seth Rollins with his fucking snapback hat turned backwards.
And then backstage,
That's cool.
the man's woman was caught flirting with Ron.
What's
I
real funny
think I heard something about looking for a date in the OC.
is when he came running out, his head almost fucking came off his head and he had to reach back and hold it on for He fucking hold his hand on top of his head for a second. He fucking looked like he was like, wait, I don't want to miss the bus.
The hat was so embarrassed for him it was trying to run away. And then
Oh, that guy just made me think of somebody I hadn't thought of in a long time. He sort of looks like a mini Matt Morgan. Jericho.
oh yeah, kind of. I can see that a little bit. It's Triple M, Mini Matt Morgan. Ew.
Oh.
Why are you handing him his piss-soaked jacket, woman?
That touched my face.
Oh my
That was
God.
awesome.
MJF has one line in the whole thing, and it
That
just
was
steals
not
it.
Mr.
That's my
Velvet's
face.
dirty work.
That touched my face.
That was not Mr. Velvet's dirty work.
No. Xavier Woods is a good screamer.
Yeah.
He really sold that quote-unquote broken leg.
Yeah, he did a good job of it. That's okay. He'll be back next week. He'll be fine.
He screamed like a bitch. I didn't see enough of that page porn. I wonder if he did that on there. Oh, I'm gonna ah!
And Kofi just had to lay there and watch.
So since we're
he held his hair up and made him watch like they were raping him in front of him or something.
Right? But and it also kind of sounded like that. So it's like if you weren't always looking at the screen and you looked away at the wrong time, you wouldn't be sure what the hell was going on. Like, I don't know what this is, but I know June's enjoying it.
No!
it was like the Hogan mummy humping experience all over again.
Yeah.
The Yeti. Xavier Woods has a nice dick, according to June. He's heard them
See,
screams before.
he's seen those Brad Maddox productions. And then, yeah, Raw fucking, of course, ends with the huge fart of Braun and Seth winning the tag team titles off of Gallows and Anderson, who had just won it, like, what, 2 weeks ago?
That match was about to begin and everything, and I just happened to be looking through Twitter. I saw that and immediately turned my TV off.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, really? Makeshift team. I'm done.
Yeah.
I really liked how they have all that chemistry and they did all those double team tag maneuvers and worked fluidly together as a combo and such. It was someone shoot me, please.
That was awful. And them being tag champions is awful.
It makes their tag team division look even more shitty than it already didn't. I didn't think it could get much worse.
Yeah, but it did.
It did.
But it did. It's been so awful for years. It's like, it's just, I don't know. It's like they don't try anymore. So they gave up a long time ago. Like, yeah, fuck it.
But Rollins is cool. Don't you like Rollins?
Hey,
He's so over with the people right now.
one thing we kind of glossed over is why the fuck why was the wild card rule brought into effect? Why were the Smackdown tag team champions defended on Raw? Why?
They weren't.
Yeah,
Were they?
they were. That
Oh,
match
stupid.
with
Okay, I didn't
Revival.
realize it was for the title. I didn't realize it was for the title. My
Oh,
bad.
it was, but I mean, like, why did you do it on?
Yeah.
Yeah, why wouldn't you save that for your own show?
Against Raw, a Raw tag team, right? Isn't the Revivals a Raw? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So why would
Now
you?
you see where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah.
We know what's
Okay. Why have the two different titles at all
for
now?
sure what's not going to happen is the New Day losing their titles, no matter what happens in the match.
Yeah. And plus, I mean,
It's
at that
gonna be
point,
a fuck finish.
why even have two different tag team titles if you're gonna do this?
All right, we're all caught up now. I just wanted to make sure we didn't make fun of that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well just have one, because maybe that'll help disguise the fact that both your tag team divisions are garbage. If you only have one title, then you don't have to showcase as many shitty tag teams.
And the thing
I didn't
is,
think that the women's tag title match was that bad, surprisingly.
they kinda like have some okay tag teams, just not enough to have two whole divisions. I think it should be just one belts. One
Yeah.
pair of belts, I mean. One belts is not very good English.
Well, especially if they're going to be doing this, anybody can go to any show.
The wild card rule.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It was in effect last night, baby.
Baby!
Oh,
Really?
here's something else we got to talk about. How about NXT going to fucking USA?
Yeah. It's
Like,
actually been rumored for a while, but I was just hoping that we would just... It's because of the NBA of all fucking things.
I thought it was supposed to go to FS fucking 1.
It was, but because of the NBA schedule, they had to make a choice. But WWE's cool
Really?
with it
Because
too,
if I had
because
heard a different...
now they can be on a larger network and appeal to a larger audience, and they can get started earlier than AEW does, so it actually works out pretty good. But the original reasoning was because of the NBA's scheduling problems. They didn't want to get preempted and shit, you know what I mean?
I had heard that the same thing that you said about the starting earlier than AEW, and that the reasoning for the switch was because of
Fucking retard.
if they were gonna go up against AEW and AEW's on TNT. As much as you might hate USA,
That's more like
cable companies have USA.
it just so happened to work out nicely
FS1.
that way. That's not the original, or at least if you believe Dave Meltzer's original report, it was just because of NBA games could run into overtime, and then they would have a scheduling issue, and they're like, "Fuck that! I ain't having."
Hey, I don't know which one is right there.
It's probably both. Once they realize, well, fuck, that'd be great. Let's move it to USA. That sounds great, and we'll start early, and we'll have it on a bigger network, and fuck AEW harder. I'm sure it's both, but the original reason was because of the NBA shit. I promise that was the original rumor.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
wasn't-
not arguing against that you're not also correct. I'm just saying.
It's not even me. I was just putting out there the other rumor thing that I had heard.
Well, all I know is I'm not a fan of it being 2 hours, and I'm not a fan of fucking Vince McMahon getting his hands on it at all.
Well, that's not confirmed, but you have to assume it's going to happen because it's a major network TV show now. He ain't going to just not pay attention to it anymore. He'll have
What
to
you
get his
just
hands
said right there, I think it's not going to be that bad, the whole 2 hour thing, only because it's not going to really be 2 hours, of course, because of what you just said, TV.
on. Right.
Like a good half hour.
Hour and a
if
half
not
of actual
more, it's gonna
programming.
be-
Yeah, I guess you got a point. There's not really commercials on NXT,
Right.
so
It'd be about an hour and a half, so about an extra half hour. And they actually do got a ton of kids in that performance fucking center. They got a lot of really good young wrestlers. So, I mean,
Yeah, like
it might not
Chelsea
be the worst
Green
thing ever, you
and-
know. They could even use a little more weekly TV
and
stream
Deanna
time.
Purazo.
But
Right.
the
got a bunch of
bigger
people that
issue
we haven't
is
even
Vince
really
going to
seen
get his
on
grubby
TV
mitts
yet.
on it. That's what I'm worried about. That's gonna suck balls if it's like another WWE production. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like, oh, Vince and fucking Kevin. Well, didn't you say it's supposed to be staying? It's supposed to stay in.
Yes, they're staying home.
Yeah, they're staying in the fucking Full Sail arena or whatever.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
That is definitely confirmed.
Well, that might play out in the favor then, because Vince, you know, as you know, kind of like travels around with Raw and SmackDown. He might not fucking make the trip to Florida every goddamn week to fucking.
You know, that's
to
a
be
good
back
point.
doing
And
the show.
I also had heard since
worth considering.
XFL was going to be starting,
Yeah, he wouldn't have time
everything
to do
that-
that shit.
he's trying to get it so that each of those that Kevin Dunn and Paul Heyman, Eric Bischoff, and Triple H would each be running individual show.
I hear stuff like that too, but then you also always hear the same old. Vince will be involved until he drops dead, so it's like we'll see what happens. You know, I don't know what to believe in that shit sometimes.
I'm just saying that I think that the NXT
He's still gonna be involved, but not as much. Maybe.
Yeah, that.
And who knows? This could end up being. He might end up using this as like a shirt.
What Whiz was saying,
You did.
if he's going around with Raw and SmackDown, he's going to have to be traveling, whereas NXT is going to be in Florida.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that Vince isn't going to be so hands-on, that it's still going to probably be
Yeah.
mainly.
Well, like I said, he might even use this as like a test for Triple H. Like, all right, we're gonna put you on the fucking. You'll be on a main network. I'm not gonna touch it. Let's see how it does. If it does well enough, then you know maybe he gets more of a. Less Triple H have more fucking say on the main shows. Who knows? I doubt it, but you know, can always hope.
Well, Mojo, I like your attitude. I don't even want to speculate
What the heck?
because I only think negative things. Like, no, it's just not going to be good anymore. So we'll see. Don't listen to me.
Yeah.
Oh!
I dwell in the dark side of things.
And there was Jimmy Havoc's head.
Or as,
He left a facial imprint on that trash can.
or as the
Oh.
captions would call him, Kavik. Jimmy Kavik.
Emily Park trying to get back to the ring, hunted by Havoc.
They call Elliot Park Emily
Park.
That's a tremendous burst full of paint off the ropes.
Forceful of paint off the ropes.
Crashing into Park
Crashing
cover.
into part cover. Covered with what?
Kill him. Yeah. Oh man. We got 10 more minutes of this.
It's going to be interesting to see which story's correct with Tony Schiavone. Is he under MLW contract or is he going
I
to
thought that
AEW?
Hilarious
Oh.
because of
Damn.
man, his name just slipped my mind. Go figure. Stoner.
Yeah. Yeah.
The owner of MLW, Court Bauer,
There you go.
he heard the same rumor that you were talking about, and he goes, really? Because if that would be a breach of contract, because of we just signed him to a 2-year deal, so
All right, well, I didn't even hear it as a rumor. I heard it reported as news.
well, like I said, evidently Court Bauer had heard the same thing.
I'll even tell you where. Cultaholic, it was uploaded like 12 hours ago.
Hmm.
And it was not purported as a rumor. It was it was a news report. You know what I mean?
What I don't get would be AEW's really quick about, like on their Being the Elite YouTube show,
Yeah.
when they sign somebody, you know that the next Being the Elite, that they're going to show a little picture and say, such and such, officially AEW. Orange Cassidy is AEW.
All Elite, yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. That's true. I haven't seen none of
And
that, so
everything they haven't.
I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. I'm not picking a side here. I'm just interested to see what the actual case is now.
Yeah, me too, especially like with Court Bauer seeming so pissed off about it.
Right.
Well, I mean, what if they said, "Hey Tony, how'd you like to work here?" And he said, "Well, I just inked a contract with MLW." And they said, "Well, what if I told you that we got a rich guy on our back who will do whatever he's got to do and pay whatever he's got to pay to get you over here?"
Right.
Oh,
All right.
that
Yeah.
would be.
What's the
would
lawsuit? The
have-
most it could be, $500,000 or something? That dude has that in his couch. Like, here you go, court. Nice name. You see, because it would be in court.
The end of Jimmy Habit.
Yes.
Okay.
Court and court.
Did you see that Jimmy Habit?
No,
Jimmy
but that's
Habit?
hilarious. But, I'm just saying, stranger things have happened in the wrestling industry than a guy fucking going back on a
Greyhound
contract.
Bus
Know what I'm
takes a
saying?
broken cookie, blown an ankle with the foot. Man, these guys are something.
I mean, at least NXT is still countering with Morrow. So,
Dude,
NXT will have good commentating.
he's the best in the business, man. He still is. There's really, who's number two? Who's even,
I
kind
don't
of
know,
close
but
to
that
Morrow?
guy
Seriously.
that was taking Corey's place was pretty good and made Michael
Yeah,
and
was it Vic
Renee.
something?
Joseph.
Yeah.
I've liked
Yeah,
him every
Vic.
time we've seen him, I think. I think we always liked him.
Yeah. Yeah, Vic Joseph did well.
Just made Renee and Mago look sillier than usual.
I just love
He
Morrow.
sounded like a bit like a younger, more sober Michael Cole.
That's
That's
more
what it
sober.
is.
L.A. Park.
Elliot Part.
He gets injured.
Emily Part.
Aw, snap.
I was never wild about staple guns in wrestling matches.
Yeah.
Because, they ain't shooting real staples in them.
I'm not wild about those terrible fucking doors that they use every match now that they try to sell as tables. Those hollowed out pieces of shit that are sitting there in the ring. Yeah, the trailer park doors.
Right?
I stapled them in the dick.
They're hollowing out the mobile homes.
He's selling that like he
Snap, yeah.
just got his dick stapled for real. He said, oh my god. Dios mío.
No more hee-hoes. Okay.
Hee-ho, you are in the last line of LA Park.
Hey, no problem, Luke. I understand you may have to take off early to get ready for TCP. In fact, everyone in the Mixler right now, get ready for TCP directly following this broadcast. Not on our channel. Don't hang around here. You're going to be disappointed. You'll have to
If
go.
you're not already.
You'll have to go. Very nice. Mojo earns a 5-minute break. It's been a while. Go ahead and take you a little breather, buddy. That was a nice one. If you're not already, that's the highlight of the show so far, in fact.
It is. It really is. Maybe Court Bauer deleted that shit because I'm not finding anything about his tweet.
He probably just got his money and he's like,
No,
oh,
it
okay.
was
Yeah. I'm just saying, he said the world. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's put out a thing that said the world is about to get a lot more Tony Schiavone. That's a good thing.
Really?
So, apparently he's going to be working for MLW and AEW.
Oh. How about that shit? Oh, hey, the match is over.
Yep. LA Park won.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it looks like LA Park. Okay, we get one more chance to read this bitch's necklace.
Yep.
Oh man,
Last chance.
it starts out with a MU.
MU.
Munchin.
MUSCHION. What?
MUSCHIN.
Munchkin.
Aye.
God damn.
That was nice. Oh, and that's how we won. That makes sense. At least they made the finisher-looking move be a finisher.
Yeah, that should kill him.
Mm-hmm. He should be dead, and he is. Let's see how we doing on time here. All right, about 2 minutes left.
Oh, I think it says Moschino.
Moschino, huh?
Uh-huh. Moschino Cherry.
Oh,
Because I was looking that up, and evidently there's some kind of clothing line.
It does.
women's
Moschino,
clothing
that's
line.
exactly what it says. I just had a good look at it. That's exactly what it says. And I had another good look at it just now. Moschino. Cool.
We actually solved the mystery before the end of the...
Indeed. And there's
Told you,
another
grab
good
the
look
money.
at it.
Grab the money.
Math Warner. Math Warner won't take me down. Up. And here it comes.
What?
Well, goddamn, son, I didn't say I was going to take you down. I said I wanted you to go down.
I bet she was talking about the Southern Cycle.
The Southern Cycle.
This camera's great. Jesus Christ. So what's going on? Where's the man's?
Well, goddamn, son. Oh, there he is. Okay.
It's got a chainsaw. Go, Jeff, son.
I'll skin your ass raw.
Hey, I thought I heard Brian Daniels saying that big Rowan guy was supposed to be here cutting down trees. What? I said I'm driving here, cut down trees.
What?
Cutting down trees.
What?
Cut down trees.
What?
Cutting down trees.
What?
I said I'm driving here, cutting down trees.
What?
Cut down trees.
What?
Cutting down trees.
Shout I'll start things off with our Facebook shout-outs.
That was bad, man. That was like Goldberg bad.
I'm not gonna do any NXT Smackdown talk.
I never do anything right, do I?
So how about that lame ass Smackdown?
Yeah, how about Daniel Bryan revealing to the world that Roman Reigns' attacker is Eric Rowan's brother.
Stepdad.
Eric Rowan. Oh, by the way, did you notice his name's Eric Rowan again now? So good for him. But Eric Rowan's doppelganger.
That's so fucking stupid.
Stupid! Change it!
Here's why I'm upset with not only that segment, but myself. It's because I was excited for a week to watch SmackDown and watch this reveal. And then that happened. Exactly. That yawn
Right,
you
like,
did.
how is it?
Yes.
Yeah. How is it that they closed out the show with that? Like, how would you not put that in the middle and then have Roman react like, what the fuck is this shit? Instead, like, they played it off serious and Roman's looking at this guy like, oh my god, I can't believe it was him, not him. Like, who the fuck is he? Is it the fucking janitor? Who's that dude?
The look that Roman
He was
had.
their fucking
And why
Uber
does he
driver.
look just like this dude?
Like
He
Roman
was the
looked all
fucking drunk
confused and
Uber
shit.
driver.
I felt the same. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
with you. This was stupid.
Roman was sitting there looking like, why the fuck did I just re-sign for multiple years? Did I really just do that? Shit. But how about Daniel Bryan eating a pin from Buddy Murphy earlier in the night?
Not only did he eat a pin, but he ate a clean pin. And not only did he eat a clean pin, but he ate a clean pin after Murphy held off interference from Rowan. He looked super strong last night, man.
Yeah, like, holy
Super
shit.
strong. I liked it. I mean, and Daniel Bryan, he can afford to lose a couple matches here and there. He's a fucking well-established beast, and that match was great, man. They were brutal to each other.
It was the bright spot of the night.
And then, with the way that he did win, it wasn't like whenever it's a roll-up, you go, oh. So he could have possibly just got lucky on Daniel Bryan or...
Oh, no, this was a definitive win, for sure. I mean, like, really, though, it was right after Eric Rowan tried to interfere, and he fucking, like, kicked his ass, too. It's like, what the hell, man? That was great. But good for him. He's a great wrestler, man. So, I mean, good for him, you know?
Yeah, it was definitely, like I said, the bright spot of the night. So, who do you guys think's going to win the King of the Ring? I mean, there's no way I picked Kevin Owens. I did not pick Kevin Owens.
I still...
That was probably the worst part of SmackDown for me, one of them.
I still think it's going to be Corbin, man. I hate it.
I'm still going to go with my bad guy pick of Drew.
Well, I thought it was going to be Ricochet originally, and I still kind of do, but no, I think it's going to be King Corbin, man, seriously.
I hope it's Joe, but I doubt it.
I would love that.
The whole Kevin Owens thing deflated me so much. Just like, I hope it's Joe, but I know there's no way it will be, and nobody else I really give a fuck about, to be honest.
I would love it if it were Joe. He'd be the heeliest of heel kings.
Yeah.
King Joe, though, I don't know how much Vince likes King Joe.
I could totally see it going to Drew, though, because they do seem to love to fucking give it to the dudes from overseas.
King Drew.
Like William Regal, Sheamus, Wade Barrett.
King Drew.
Pretty much, if you're from overseas, they might make you King of the Ring.
Okay. Well,
how about
best
NXT
case
last night?
scenario, I want it to be Joe. Worst case scenario, it's King Corbin. Like, I can hear Vince hearing that out loud and saying, "I love it." I can just hear him saying it. He's that guy.
I hear it.
Monster in the bank. We'll give it to Braun. You know, he likes catchy things like that. I hate that about him. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
NXT. We could probably just get right to what really matters with NXT. Well, hold on. Something happened in the storyline. I should have took notes. I just watched this too. I'm so terrible at this.
Let me run through a few things.
Jordan Miles.
There it is. After the Undisputed promo, they're about leaving, and Jordan Miles comes out.
And he cashed in
And
his
of
money in
all
the bank,
people-
or I mean his.
Challenges Cole.
Who's money in the bank?
You see what I did there? Thank you for catching it.
His check in the fucking clip.
I'm cashing in my check on the clipboard with you, Adam Cole. Okay. Now here's my big smile.
Yeah, I handed it to you on a silver platter.
Now, ironically, after his push to the moon and his big smile, the next day there's an article or a report on an interview with Apollo Crews about how he's not happy with where his career has ended up so far.
No way,
It's like,
really?
well, that's okay because they already got your new one coming up, so you can go.
All right. I thought he'd be ecstatic with not being used right at all and just told to go out there and have a big smile on his
You
face.
know that's how Vince looks at him, like he's like another Apollo Crews.
Yeah. Apollo Crews came up, he's like, he's the new Titus. And we got Apollo Crews up there, and now Jordan Miles is there. He's the new Crews.
Head explodes.
Yep. We'll be seeing Apollo Crews back on NXT to fill in that second hour here soon.
All right.
You know they're going to do that. They're going to fucking bring down some of the talent from the main roster to fill in that second hour on NXT, I guarantee it.
And just so Miles didn't look totally idiotic challenging Cole, they followed it up with Mansoor facing Damian Priest.
Yeah.
Also known as the Indian Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
John!
Say, hey, he won
John!
the largest battle royal in history.
John!
And now he's getting his ass wiped. Or he's you being used to wipe the other dude's ass.
Yeah, he got his ass kicked for sure. It was a beatdown.
He got in one badass looking neck breaker,
Yeah,
but
that
it
was
little-
sweet. I know
but it
exactly
did
what
little
you're
to
talking
stop
about.
the
Like,
reckoning.
oh, yeah. But,
Yeah, but the rest of the match, fucking Damian Priest pounded his foot up his Mansoor.
but Roman Reigns
Exactly.
kicked his ass the rest of the time. It was awesome.
Roman Reigns. Yeah.
Archer Roman Reigns.
All right. The Archer of Infamy is his name. I couldn't remember it last week. That's the stupidest name ever.
Oh, for me.
Exactly. I'm like, what? You're stupid. But anyway, apparently
Archer of
Mia
Impotence.
Yim don't want to be a H girl.
No.
I think she's a
She
little
don't like giving the
too
H.
chubby to be in her clique anyway. I'm not calling her chubby. I just mean like by their
Thick.
standards.
There's a term for that. Thick.
It's more like healthy because those other girls are, well,
So skinny.
at least the one. Actually, that other girl, what's her name?
Mina Shafir.
Yeah, she
Marina.
seems-
Yeah, she's fucking a beast
Pretty
of an
normal.
athlete, actually.
Yeah.
Like, you
The
can't really
other
tell
one
by
is
her
pretty
in-ring
skinny.
shit, but she is a
Like
fucking
super skinny.
beast of an athlete, dude.
Yeah, meanwhile, Jessamine
think
Duke just looks
Mia-
like a Florida meth head.
Right.
I
Literally.
think Mia has the same body type really as Shayna.
Well,
Oh my fucking god.
at
But
that
Shayna's more
NXT combine I watched, dude, Marina Shafir's a fucking workhorse, dude. She's a beast. If she knew how to like wrestle a little better, she could probably be a really badass wrestler.
Well,
That's an
we know she
insight
can take a
right there,
pounding in the
baby.
back.
Yeah.
I was gonna ruin it by saying we know she can take a pounding in the back because she's married to Roddy.
Heyo. Backbreaker. Man, he really innovates with that thing, doesn't he? Always fucking
break your
finds a
back
new
with
way
my
to land it. The only other thing I remember is what really matters in this episode. Holy shit, you guys. Matt Riddle and Killian Dane.
Yes.
Matt
Oh,
Riddle is
before
a...
we get to that,
Sure.
why the hell are they pushing that guy from that gay ass tag?
Shane
Yes. Like they
Thorne.
had
Yeah, he's knocking out all these new.
DJZ, who was a badass X Division wrestler. Just let Shane Thorne kick his ass. And then that big Australian dude, Jonah Rock, they let him go over on him too.
Yep.
I'm like, what?
Shane Thorne buried all the records.
And all of a sudden he's a badass?
Well, I wouldn't say all of a sudden. That was like a year ago.
Oh,
yeah.
He got to stew on it for a year.
All right. He's been honing his skills.
I think Vince McMahon likes wrestlers that have accents.
I love Crocodile Dundee.
He sounds international. Australians will watch. You know, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Although he did just kick an Australian's ass, so okay, out goes that theory. The other guy was Australian too.
Yep.
He's...
That's not a power bomb. This is a power bomb.
He's like Kangaroosev. I'm writing that one down.
Kangaroosev.
Kangaroosev. Come on, that's all right. Anyway, he kind of looks like Rusev. If you don't know who we're okay. All right.
Welcome to Wrestling Zymarks with our host Whiz Wallaby.
Mojo Dango.
I'm your host, Dingo Man. Damn it, you
Man,
stole my
what's
dingo, you son of a bitch.
an Australian cheese?
Yeah. It's an Australian cheese.
Dingo cheese, man.
Koala cheese, man.
Armadillo cheese, man. All right.
Prison rape cheese, man. Oh, wait. Hold on.
I just want to say that Matt Riddle is a strong man.
Oh my
He's
gosh.
stronger than he looks. He's like in like peak
He made
condition.
that look easy, that power bomb.
Well, yeah, as easy as you can make that look. That's and that
Pick him up on near 300-something pound guy.
previous move he did, I don't know what it's called, but it's like he spun him in the air. He had every chance of just dropping him right on his head, but he made sure he did not land on his head. It was so badass. My God, that guy is really strong and is a pretty decent wrestler.
I think that he actually saved that one move on the outside where Killian Dane threw him over his head and
I'm
he
not
was supposed
sure.
to land on the steps.
I think he was...
I think that he put his hands down and stuff and made it look like he hit his head on there, or he would have totally missed. Like, I think he saved that spot.
Well, that's one way to look at it. I think Matt Riddle chickened out on the backdrop. That's what I think. He was like, fuck, I ain't laying on my back on that, bro.
Yeah, but then right after that, he positions himself on the steps.
Yeah.
And
I think he was
totally
supposed to.
took.
Now, having said all that, I liked it. I liked how it looked, and I think that should be incorporated more, but like on purpose.
Yeah.
Because that could look awesome, you know, like, oh, smash his face on the corner, you know. Or
Alright, I always dead.
his vintage Killian Dane. All right.
Muggle.
Matt Riddle falls face first into it, fucking breaks his neck. Like, vintage Matt Riddle.
Yikes. Yeah, see, I don't necessarily think that was on purpose, but I think that it was a happy accident, because if, like, people were like, hey, dude, did you see how cool that looked? They could start doing it, and it seems like it has less chance of hurting you than actual backdrop onto them damn stairs would, you know what I mean? That shit hurts, dude. I mean, fuck, they do it all the time, I get it. But that's gotta hurt. It's got corners, and it's not flat all the way. It has, like, that space in the middle and shit.
Especially those 500-pound stairs. Holy shit.
Solid steel. The solid steel steps. That every wrestler can easily lift and move. But they're solid steel. And then they're hollow, and you can clearly see they're not solid steel. Okay. Anyway.
Clearly.
That match, we got a little sidetracked, was badass, though. Those guys fucking wrestled their asses off, man.
I loved the end result of it, honestly, too. Like, I like that Matt Riddle ate the pin after just getting brutally beat the fuck down. Like, he should have ate the pin, and he did.
Right.
Like, this makes Killian Dane look like an absolute fucking monster, but it still makes Matt Riddle look strong as hell, too.
Yeah, because
I was
Matt
wondering
Riddle put a ton of
if you
offense
guys
on
had
that boy.
seen the extra footage.
I didn't see any extra footage.
Nope.
I saw on Twitter, like,
Damn it.
they continued filming them. Like, last thing you see on NXT is Matt Riddle jumping him right before he's leaving for the backstage.
Okay.
And extra footage,
The action continues.
you actually see them, start fighting outside, and they come busting through the door outside in the parking lot, and then they finally get them split up. But Killian seemed to have the better of him out there too.
Yeah.
Well, he's friggin' huge.
Sort of like the match. It was sort of like Matt Riddle started out strong, but at the end, Killian Dane was the one that was standing up and looking the stronger of the two.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right, well.
Fuck that fat fuck.
That was a pretty good fucking episode of NXT.
Yeah. I like that last match. There was a
Oh, yeah,
lot
Earl
of
and
offense
all.
by everybody. It was cool. So just ask me.
I was surprised how many matches they actually got in.
Now imagine with an extra half hour to
I
play
was like,
with.
I was going, man, did they mean they were going to show that Matt Riddle match like next week?
Right.
They've already shown like 3 matches, and
Nope.
then that one I think was 4.
Nope, they were able to squeeze it in. You see that, Vince? You see that? Kevin Dunn, you sons of bitches. If the kids at
Fucking
Full Sail
useless.
can do it,
Countless pricks.
And we still had one promo. We even got a promo in there.
and several WWE commercials, so write this down. Tight editing. All right, anyway. Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, as I say, apparently Velveteen's going to take on fucking Roddy one-on-one, so that opens up that chance for him to get that North American title and Undisputed Era to have all the gold again. So
I don't know why this never occurred to me, but I'm going to start calling him
Roddy.
VD.
Velveteen Dream. Better that than what I thought you were going to say. For some reason, I was waiting for you, like, I don't know why it's just occurred to me, but I'm going to start recording.
That
Oh,
would be hilarious. You know, all this wrestling talk's been good. We should record this.
no. Alright. This would be good to put on the show.
Yeah,
Fuck,
man.
we should record this.
Fuck, we should do that sometime.
Fuck. Our 20 listeners would really enjoy it, I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure that's just
All right.
Mojo with 20 computers.
Right.
Hey, I tried.
Thank
19.
You, Mojo.
I count for one of them.
Oh. Thank you, Mojo. And Cheez, man. It's now actually time for shout-outs and not like I'm wrong.
All right. That is correct, sir.
I'll start things off with our Facebook shout-outs.
That was bad, man. That was like Goldberg bad.
Hey, Mojo, did we get anything on the gram?
Well, no, that was all of them.
All right.
Okay. Wow. Phew. You must be out of
I
breath.
know you thought I was going to keep on going, but hey,
Well,
I almost ran
Twitter
out of tape.
retweets to the rescue, then.
All right, what do we got?
We got retweets from Dirt Sheet Dudes,
Yes.
Suplex City Limits,
Suplex City Dudes.
We're a back race.
a homosexual,
June.
the Transcontinental Project,
Oh
I
yeah.
love those two.
Luke Throathole Birch,
Hey, he's from that previously mentioned show.
Lucy Filthy Fucking Slut Should Have Been Aborted Birch,
Hey.
Hey, I just wanted to say I really enjoyed the Cheez versus Lucy on the Transcontinental Project. That was some hilarious shit, Chief.
I was so pissed I couldn't make my damn fucking Skype work on the stupid piece of shit dinosaur phone. I'm gonna kill somebody. Sorry. Excuse my language, but shit fuck! Cunt.
Yeah, speaking of shit fuck cunt, we also got a retweet from that fucking shit fuck cunt, Casanova Frankenstein.
Look, who didn't block him? How did he still get access to that tweet?
I don't know, I have Lucy fucking muted and it still shows me if she fucking retweets, so.
Oh,
Yeah, and he doesn't seem to
Like
be
legit,
afraid
I
of
can
you,
screenshot this and show you.
Because of, I know
I
that,
actually have Lucy muted.
that Whiz has threatened to kick Casanova Frankenstein's ass a few times. And evidently Casanova Frankenstein is like, bring it on, Whiz.
I know, right? Fuck that guy.
Cocksucker.
Casanova Frankenstein. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the bad guy in Mystery Man. What the hell kind of stupid Twitter handle is that?
Oh, that's super gay. Super duper gay.
You stop it, you bitch. I mean, it's not me.
Well, that is it for the Twitter.
Uh-oh.
What?
You know what that means.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Of course, that means it's time for the regulators!
Mount?
Look, don't jump in unless you got something, motherfucker.
Right. God, it's waiting and shit all suspenseful.
No, I thought Whiz was going to take it. Because I took his line.
Oh, no, it's whoever's got one.
Oh,
I don't have one this week, but
We're
we do
running out of
have some
mounts.
greatest hits now, so thanks for that.
Mountain climbing.
Nice.
Alright, let's go ahead and start the show playing what we do all the time. With Steven
Steven Miller.
Whoa, the tape slowed down and then sped back up for a minute there.
Weird.
Yeah, I was fucking... I'll have to have a look at my deck when we're done doing this.
Alright, and of course, it's your boy, Bubs! Check out Dirt Sheet Dudes.
Dirt sheet dudes.
Do it.
Dig it.
They got sheets of dirt. You can't find that many places.
Right. You
It's
can
usually in a
also listen to them
pile.
talk
Good
about,
stuff.
yeah, say it's Boxman Anthony. You can also listen to them talk about movies on Hollywood Hangouts. Make sure to check that out as well.
Oh, yeah. That's
Hollywood.
And then tune into Shaheen over on Wrestling Overdose. So make sure you go to his site, Nuclear Heat Graphics, to pay money for awesome fucking art.
yeah.
Yeah, what are you gonna spend $10 on that's just gonna go to waste when you could be spending it on super cool looking art instead?
You can hang
Do
it on
it.
your wall
Just do
because
it.
chicks dig that shit.
Alright? You know, save yourself a few extra dollars that you would spend on some, like, super expensive art. You know, take your extra, like, $5 and go buy yourself some soup. Like wrestling soup.
Oh, man.
Do some Patreon subscription for just $5. Be listening to Anthony Missionary Thomas, Joseph Numbers, and John Draper at all times of the day, anytime, with just $5.
Now, I do that already, but it's in my mind and in my heart. But for $5, I could do it in a literal sense.
You know, And if you don't, and you should probably tune into them live when they go on Thursdays. Just so that as soon as they're over, you can tune into the WNC Super Party.
The Super Throat Clear Party. Thanks, Mojo.
And of course, shout out Don, Tony, and Kevin Castle Show. Bobby motherfucking Anthem, In Search of My Lost Soul.
Thank you, Bobby.
Bobby Anthem.
Love Bobby Anthem.
Did you ever know that you're my hero?
I need more of In Search of My Lost Soul. Just need it.
I
Also,
love it.
shout out to Yuck Nasty and Dog Baby over at Get in the Corner.
Yuck Nasty. Yuck Nasty hit me up on Twitter about getting together to do some audio tweaking, but it just so happened it was the weekend of my brother's wedding. I gotta get back to that guy. Well, I'll tweak your audio, buddy. If you want to tweak anything else, you just let me know. Dogga can hold the camera.
Yep. While walking dicks.
They had a really good show yesterday.
He can zoom in on the packages. I'm sure Sam would appreciate that.
They had Gareth on last night, didn't they?
Yep, from the Dollop.
Yeah.
And they originally had him on before the Dollop exploded on the podcast world.
Nice.
So it's cool that they're still cool after all these.
I wonder how many
years back on there.
times he's heard, "What would you do for a dollop?" I bet he wants to punch people in the face whenever they say that.
Right.
I bet he hears that all the time.
Also, make sure to check out our brothers in smoke, Suplex City Limits.
Suplex.
Jim and Tyler.
Yeah, man. Do it.
Oh, you need to totally do that. Bro.
And also, Jason Solomon, Solid Monster Sounds Off.
He's a
He's a
monster.
monster.
Run to your nearest podcast provider and download the episode.
And make sure you tune into the Transcontinental Project with Sensible Sam and Luke Birch. And if you listen to this most recent episode, you can hear me get on there and put Lucy Birch in her fucking place.
You can also hear me trying to get on there a couple times, and it's fucking embarrassing.
I didn't know you were trying to get on there.
Oh yeah, you can hear my fan a couple times, and you might be able to hear me say "God damn it" or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't hear you guys. I could hear me. Well, I could hear you hearing me on the broadcast. And everyone was like, "We hear your fan." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
Yeah, it was pathetic. It's pathetic. With
But it's
Scott
not.
Ryber.
It was not pathetic like It's Pathetic, because It's Pathetic isn't pathetic, and my pathetic was pathetic, but their It's Pathetic is not pathetic. Oh my god, my head's gonna explode!
But we got it. Check out It's Pathetic with Scott and Ryber.
Yes.
It's not pathetic. That's the main point of this.
Do that. I mean, they don't seem to necessarily have a regular schedule per se, but every time I get to catch it, I'm like, this is great. So anytime you have the chance, you should check them out. And there's always the show reel and things like that. But yeah, they're pretty fucking awesome for sure. Quite entertaining.
Head over to YouTube and check out Norwal.
Yeah.
Not Norwal music, just Norwal.
I wasn't trying to be a dick about it, dude. I was just noticing that he changed his channel name. Damn, bro.
Just Norwal. It's just
Love
Norwal.
you, Cheez, man.
You can go to Norwal to find music, but don't go to Norwal Music because you won't find anything.
Yeah, it probably won't come up anymore. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Well, I'm sure it would, because how many Norwals are actually making music?
Yeah. But if you can't find that, even if you do and you're looking for more music, make sure you check out motherfucking Spade.
Spade! S-P-A-I-D.
Hey!
If you can't remember, or if you need a mnemonic device to remember it, just look at it like, that MF's paid. Like he got lots of money.
That MF Spade.
That's right. You got it.
No. And that concludes the shoutouts for this week. I think episode 72 of Wrestling's Timeworks is just about cashed.
I think so too. I think this will be a surprisingly normal episode considering how it's been recorded.
Anyway, you guys ready to get the fuck out of here?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright, well, I've been your host, Fresh Unripened Cheese Man, joined along with
2019's King of the Ding, Mojo.
And I'm Whiz Willoughby. Make sure to check us out on Facebook. That's facebook.com/thehighmarks. Or on Twitter. That's twitter.com/thehighmarks. And, of course, you can get us on the gram. Not a gram of cocaine, of course, but instagram.com/thehighmarks. You can catch us on YouTube, as always. That was our original home, you know. But if you like the audio-only version, you can get us on anchor.fm/thehighmarks. And we're always there about a half hour to an hour before everything else if you like to be first. And of course, I would be remiss if I did not tell you that you can listen to us on Podcoin. That's Wrestling's High Marks on Podcoin. You'll find it. Just look us up. At which point, you'll be making more money to listen to our show than we make to make our show. Every time I say that, a little portion of my soul dies. If we do enough episodes, eventually I'll be completely dead inside. We're going to have our guy Andy Kindler take us out this week, so if there is nothing further, gentlemen.
No.
Good day, mate.
Shane Thorne is on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Take us out, Andy.
Last month, the movie The Dilemma came out. I don't know if you remember that movie or you remember last month, but this was the long-awaited Vince Vaughn, Kevin James buddy vehicle, The Dilemma. And when it came out, I had my own dilemma. Should I not see this in the movie theater or wait and not see it when it comes out on cable? Should I have my electricity turned off to avoid any mix-ups?
Terrible. We good?
So we're gonna have our guy
Keep the
Andy.
show going.
We're gonna we're gonna have our guy Andy Kindler take us out this week.
Terrible. We good?
Skeet.
All right.
Terrible. We good?
I got
Nothing.
Terrible. We good?
Fuck you. Fuck your chainsaw. Come at me, bitch.
Terrible. We good?
If I get stuck at fucking work till close, which is 10, you care if I just shoot over to your place to record it real quick?
that's no problem. I'm actually recording you talk right now just because it's like completely auto-tuning you and you're like a robot right now.
Terrible. We good?
I'll put it in there.
Alright, let's go ahead and start the show the way we do all the time.
But enough about my wiener.
Terrible. We good?
Let's get a little artsy with it. Shout outs. Okay. I'll
Well,
start
classy.
things.
Man,
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Terrible. We good?
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Hello, I am Elias. Ladies and gentlemen, I have some terrible. We good? Now I have some terrible news for everybody. In fact, I need you all to reach out your hands, grab your loved ones and pull them close. I mean, I've just got so much going on in my life. Of course, But fear not, because before I go, I am going to leave you with an emotional ballad that you will never forget. But first, I need you all to silence your cell phones. Hold your applause. And shut your mouths.